Hi, this is the How Would You Handle This Situation for Chapter 1. And in this situation, the owner of the company, Steve, is spending quite a bit of time on Facebook. And not only is it a waste of time and productivity, but it's maybe not setting the best example to the employees. And especially when he asks them if they saw this photo or that photo, there could be some favoritism issues that occur within that situation. So, as a result, Steve, the owner, is spending way too much time on Facebook, and one of the employees complains. In this chapter, we define this action as cyberloafing. And cyberloafing refers to people maybe spending too much time surfing the internet at work and not enough time actually focusing on their job. This is most certainly an ethical issue in that research has shown that people spend at least 15 minutes per day on their jobs while they're getting paid on Facebook alone. 15 minutes a day on Facebook. So this particular issue is especially challenging since Steve is an owner, and ultimately as the human resource manager you work for Steve. So it's a very touchy situation in that you definitely need to let Steve know that what he's doing isn't right and not setting a good example, but you need to do this in a very, very tactful way. Probably what I would do is mention something to Steve and make it seem very casual and very informal. And then keep an eye on things and see if he continues to do that. And if he does, then I might schedule a more formalized conversation with him. But trying to do it in a more casual way might be beneficial at first, because he may just not have thought about the example that he's setting by doing that. So a little reminder might be a good way to start the situation, and if that doesn't work, then maybe a more formalized situation. What Steve may end up saying to you is that he doesn't really care if his employees get on Facebook as long as they're getting their jobs done. And this seems to be the prevailing attitude of many managers recently in looking at Facebook and other social networking sites as really a chance for employees to take a break. If this is the case, then it might be worthwhile to look at creation of a policy specific to the amount of time that is spent on the internet using personal time. A policy may want or may need to be developed to kind of address this so people are not being too excessive. And that is exactly how I would handle this.